Can I go back a little bit of the history with Kobe and I?
Please.
Okay, before we get to when he was drafted and getting ready and going through the process, he and I had the same agent, Arn Tellem. Okay? Before he split off to Rob Pelinka, who was under Arn Tellem. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Arn, as they're getting ready to, as the draft is going on and they're getting ready to sign him, calls me up, hey, I want you to mentor and talk to this young kid, Kobe. And I was like, absolutely, yeah. You know, he loves Michael Jordan. He knows everything. You know, he wants to know everything about Mike. So I would call Kobe. I would talk to Kobe all the time. During that 7-game series with the Bulls and all that, afterwards I'd be in the office and I'd be calling Kobe. He's like, hey, what was Mike doing on that play? What were you saying to him? He wanted to know everything about that.
Wow.
Right. He was a true student. He was studying all of us. He wanted to know everything about that series. Why did you do this? What was his counter? So there was a history between Kobe and I. Fast forward to us playing them in the finals, and before that, Kobe and I did a shoot. It was he and I versus, at the time, you guys remember on MTV, The Real World, the cast, the people that all lived in the house. This is when reality TV was just starting. It was Kobe and I versus The Real World. There was like 12 of them that were living in the house. We were playing, they were going to play us. There was 15 of them, and us two versus them. And the losers, I mean, they made the bet, wash Kobe's dogs or something like that. And this was a chance, he and I, this is before we made it to the finals, that we had a chance. And Gail DiAgostino, who Dylan, you've worked with, she worked with both of us. And she's like, she came to me and she's like, hey, I'm just letting you know, Kobe's gonna wanna play you one-on-one. And I'm at the height of mine. He's just, you know, this is his second or third year, maybe, second year. And I'm like, I'm not gonna play a one-on-one, but I mean, I'll teach him some stuff. We'll get on the court. And so we're on the court. He's like, teach me that step back. I wanna know about that step back. You know, what are you looking at? Are you looking at the feet, the knees? Like, how do you do it going left? And how are you doing it right? Like, don't they close? So I'm out there teaching them and doing all this. The real world people come in, we do our skit, we win. We killed him. He's like,
he takes it serious too.
I'm like, you know, let's have fun with it. You know, we'll do a couple of. He's like, no, I want to crush them. I'm like, all right, let's go crush them. Let's do it. So I'm just throwing him alley-oops, and he's just going crazy. I mean, he's 19, 18, whatever. Fast forward to the finals. Stak goes down. Game 4. Stak fouls out. We're thinking, shit, we about ready to tie this thing up. They had won the first 2 in Staples. We won game 3. We're about ready to tie this thing up. Damn, Kobe Bryant turned into the reincarnation of MJ. And not only did he turn into the reincarnation of MJ, that same shit that I was teaching him in those step backs.
He hit that 3, yeah.
He's hitting it on me. Wop, wop. Wop, wop.
Look at Reggie Miller squaring him up. These two guys played one-on-one all summer in L.A. Kobe takes it between his legs. He pulls it back, hits the jumper, and then sort of gives it, you know, take your time. Everything's cool.
I'm like, this dude was prepping for this moment 3 years ago.
That's how deep he was.
I'm like, he is using this, what I taught him, on me and us. They win that game. They win the series in 6. Fast forward to the next year. They're winning. Now, the unwritten rule in basketball is when you're up 12, 22 seconds left, what are you supposed to do?
Hold the ball.
Dribble it out. Right? So here, he's like, if I get this ball, I'm shooting it. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you are going to shoot it, Kobe, because that's what you do. You're just out here to try to get stats.
That's what you telling him?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling him right now. I was like, yeah, a little buster. Yeah, go ahead and get your numbers, Kobe. That's what it's all about. So then we start to have words. And I was like, if he comes to me, it's on. And he took one step to me, and I body checked him right here. Yeah. Boom! I was like, that's all I wanted.
That was almost the first Madison.
All I wanted. So then I have him pinned on the scorer's table.
Look at Brad's there. He don't really want
And
no
Shaq,
shit.
look at J.O.
J.O. want it. He want it.
Oh, J.O. and poor Austin Crozier. Look at his jersey.
He was trying to pull Shaq back originally, right?
Oh, man. Look at Austin's jersey, man. Scratch marks all on the back.
He learned. Oh, that's why he did that in the Malice in the Palace. When everything was going on, he just put his hands up and started walking through the crowd. Mm-hmm. He just put his hands up. He said, "I'm familiar with this."
Oh, God, this was great. This was great. Look at this. What? Just one step. I said, just one step. Just come a little bit closer.
Cross that line.
Just come a little bit closer. There we go. Gotcha. Watch this. Mm-hmm. Nope.
Weave that.
You showed me what you had. Boom. Pick them up. Take them to the scorer's table.
Just pick them up, set them on the table.
Yep. Come here. Take a seat here. young
Kobe
fella.
tried to lean in with one,
Yeah,
didn't he?
He did.
He tried to
did.
lean in with
He
that.
did.
He threw the jab, then tried to lean in with the right look.
But I had,
okay,
I had the Roy Jones Jr. on him right
you weaved
there.
it, Reg. You step back.
I had the Roy Jones. Okay, then you just pick them up, put them right here. Everyone will jump in. Sit down right here.
Sit down
Take a
right
seat right here.
That was almost the actual first malice right there.
Low key.
But God rest. And then here's the thing. The funny thing about that. The day after,
You get a call.
man, what were we thinking? I'm like, but what I tell you, he wanted to do everything like Mike. Mm-hmm. He knew our history, Mike's and I's history.
Mm-hmm.
I think he
wanted part of it.
I think he wanted part of that. I really did. In the back of my, maybe I'm wrong,
Right.
but my only two real scraps, I had one with Doc, but I mean, those were the real.
Yeah.
He said he got a problem with Mike. You got a
With the
problem
two
with me.
Yeah,
Hey.
right?
Yep. Straight
That's
up.
exactly what it was.
Reggie say, I only beef with goats. I only beef with two of the
Hey,
best
for
ever.
me to have beef with those two dudes,
Crazy.
the two best shooting guards our game has ever seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I'll take it as a form of respect
Yeah.
that they both. I can
brought
only
that-
speak for myself.
you
I
brought
hope
that-
they respected my game.
You brought
I
that out of
respected
him.
theirs.
You brought that out of him.
I didn't fear them, but I respected the hell
That's
out
what
of
they
them.
respected.
I mean,
That you didn't fear them.
I mean, to this day, I think I probably would take a swing on Mike if I saw him.
That shit was out the blue.
I might. I don't know. I don't know because there's certain things that are said in between lines.
yeah.
You know that
Yeah.
that triggers you and you
never
remember.
forget.
Yeah.
It's funny because
What'd he say, Reg?
during the 75th anniversary, you remember Mike wasn't part of any of the pre-picture and all that, but he showed up before we all walked out.
Yeah.
And you show that. Pull it up, Dylan. Like when he's going at Magic. Like let's put him on. Let's go right now. Like everyone, we're all around there, and I'm saying to myself, I might just go over there.
Get my lick back.
Right? I might. I might.
Go even the score.
I might. I mean, we got the 75 greatest players out
Right.
there right now, and in my head, I'm saying to myself, damn,
I'm triggered
I
a little
might-
bit.
my hand
My
kind
hands,
of.
my hands are sweating.
It's like, past all that before we walk out. When he goes at Magic,
We gonna play
and
right
you
now.
hear stories from AI and D Wade about that moment, like, oh my God, you could tell. Yes, he is king among all these kings because they all did bow down to him. Keep going. Yeah, here we go.
I seen that too when he walked in there. It was like,
There it is. Here it is. Turn it up. Yeah. See, I'm right behind, a little bit to the right of D Wade. And I'm saying,
this is your time. This is your
Shit.
moment, huh? This is your moment.
this is it. I mean, it was great to see him and Magic go at it, but
Don't come this way with that shit.
man,
I don't come this way with that shit.
some wounds are hard to
Man.
they're hard to heal. I love it.
Man.
I tell people, hey, it's no question to me. He's the best I've ever seen. I mean, his body. But man,